What if I told you that you don't actually need to keep paying for expensive AI subscriptions just to create high quality images and videos? Because right now, there are free AI tools out there that can generate some seriously impressive results, and a lot of creators aren't even talking about them. We're talking image generation, AI video generation, prompt creation, different styles and variations, and even tools that let you edit your finished videos without having to jump into another editor like CapCut. And the best part? Some of these tools can be used completely free. And I'm talking about tools that can generate quality that looks like something you'd normally expect to find behind a premium subscription. But there's a catch. Knowing that these tools exist is one thing. Knowing how to actually access and use them without constantly running into limits, credits, or paywalls is a completely different story. And that's exactly what we're getting into today. I'm going through several free AI platforms, testing them live, generating images, creating videos, pushing the tools to see what they're capable of, and showing you exactly what kind of results you can get. Some of these genuinely surprised me. And trust me, you don't want to click away halfway through this video because toward the end, I'm going to show you exactly how you can access these tools and get the most out of them without constantly worrying about running out of generations. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the very end because I'm saving some of the most important information for the last part. If you're an AI creator, a faceless YouTuber, or you simply want access to powerful AI tools without spending a fortune every single month, you're going to want to see this. Let's get straight into it. All right, so this one's going to be about what's been going on lately, because right now a lot of AI creators have been sitting on free tools like this without putting anyone on. But I'm not doing that. I'm not backing down. Today, we're diving straight into a bunch of free AI platforms, testing them live, no cap, no gatekeeping. Let's get into it. So basically, what we're doing here is looking at free tools, even a few AI platforms we've touched on before, just to see how far they've come. Let's not waste time. We're starting with the first one right here. If you search this up and click into it, you land on this really clean looking interface. Honestly, it's beautiful, well organized, everything's laid out in a way that doesn't overwhelm you the moment you open it. A lot of free tools try to cram everything onto one page and it just looks messy, but this one actually respects your eyes. You can already tell how easy this is to move around in sharp design, but still kept simple enough that anyone jumping in for the first time won't get lost. Alright, so let's actually put it to work. You can see right here it's already done generating, and just look at that quality. Come on, this is genuinely nice. It handled the prompt really well. The generation came out super clean. There's a good amount of detail packed into it, and honestly, it's just good. This is the kind of output you'd expect to pay for, not something sitting behind a free tag. And the best part, you don't even need a laptop for this. You could probably run this whole thing from your phone. Let's actually test something simple. A cat sitting in a chair. Straightforward prompt, generate a picture of a cat, an image of a cat, nothing complicated. Now from here you can actually add a shot type. So let's go with a close-up shot. And you can also choose the vibe. So I'm setting it to vibrant. There's a background option too, and a general style selector. I'm going with epic fantasy portraits this time, though you could easily go sketch style if that's more your thing. And for this one, I'm sticking with a full painting look. Once that's set, you just hit generate and the whole thing kicks off. That's honestly how simple this process is. And that's exactly why I like using this before waiting on heavier tools. As you can see, this isn't just good for static art. You could actually use this for ASMR style content too. And look at how fast it's pulling this together. It generated in seconds, so really the only limit here is your imagination. After letting it run for a bit, boom, there it is. Just look at the quality on this generation. Clean, sharp, genuinely impressive. I actually like this middle one the most because it keeps that smooth, polished look to it, but honestly, this other one right here is solid too. So yeah, there's a lot you can pull off with this platform alone, and that pretty much wraps up what I wanted to show you here. Now let's shift over to this next one, which is Perchance. There's a few more things worth showing you here. You can actually generate random prompts straight from the platform, so let's test that out real quick. Hit generate, and it pulls one together for you. You can also let the AI build out a full professional level prompt based on whatever rough idea you throw at it, which is honestly a huge time saver if you're not great at prompt writing yet. Here are the 4 images it generated for us, and just look at them. Clean, clear, high quality, barely any glitches or weird distortions anywhere in the set. And just in case you do run into something off, a bad angle, a warped hand, whatever it might be, there's a regenerate button right there so you can just refresh that single image without redoing the whole batch. That's basically Perchance in a nutshell, and it's genuinely one of the stronger free tools out there for image generation. Which brings us to the next tool I want to show you, because this is where things get a lot more interesting. We all know Meta AI and how back in the day you could actually generate both images and videos directly through it. That's changed. You can still pull images out of it just fine, but the video generation side has completely disappeared from the platform, so we're moving away from Meta AI for this part of the test. Instead, let's head over to the next platform, which honestly feels like a solid step up from everything we've covered so far. All you really need to do here is sign in, and right away you can tell the platform's put together well. It actually ties in through your Meta login, so the process is quick. Once you're signed in, and you can see right here that I already am, you go straight into the video section. From there, all you have to do is describe the video you want. That's it. No complicated settings to dig through first. So let's actually describe a scene here. This time I'm typing out the video description first. I told it to generate a young Asian woman. Hit enter, and now it's processing. And already you can tell this is genuinely high quality, real, not that flat AI look you sometimes get. Once it's done, wow, the quality is honestly impressive, and everything about it just feels right. The motion, the lighting, all of it lands well. Visually, this is holding up better than a lot of paid AI video generators out there, and there's no obvious low-quality artifacts dragging the output down. Let's push it a bit further and try something else, this time giving it an image instead of just a text prompt. I want to see what kind of output it pulls from that. Honestly, you're not going to believe how this one turns out. And hey, if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, go ahead and subscribe. It genuinely helps. So from the image, you can see it generates a close-up shot of the woman talking. Let's clear that and run one more test. Right now, I'm just doing this off my phone, so no fancy setup required on my end either. For this next one, I give it the prompt, choose a font style, and set the scene to her sitting by the window just to get that calm, relaxed vibe going. Then over here, I set the resolution to 720p for this generation, hit generate, and that's it. The rest is basically handled for you. And what comes out of it is honestly kind of magic. That's the only way to describe how clean and high quality this output looks. It's precise, it's smooth, and everything about it feels genuinely cinema level. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. While it's generating, one thing I really appreciate about this tool is that it gives you 4 different variations off a single generation. The first one usually sticks closest to the actual character you described, and then it branches out into different takes and angles from there, which gives you options instead of locking you into just one result. And once you actually see this play out in real time, the realism is there, the cinematic feel is there, even small details like the mouth movement syncing up properly, all of that lands well. This whole test genuinely turned out nice, really nice. One more thing I want to point out before we wrap up. You can actually take everything you've generated and drop it straight into a timeline right there on the platform.